Hey! If you're someone who prefers reading over watching lengthy videos like this one, don't worry. I've written an article summarizing the content of this video on my website. You can access it by clicking the link provided in the comment and description section. Enjoy reading. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're looking for helpful information about the impact of chromium on blood sugar control in diabetes, you've come to the right place. In this series of videos, we'll dive into the fascinating world of chromium supplementation and its potential effects on managing blood sugar levels in individuals with diabetes. We'll explore the science behind chromium's role in improving insulin sensitivity and glucose metabolism, and discuss the appropriate dosage and forms of supplementation. It's important to note that while chromium can be a valuable tool in diabetes management, it should always be used as a complement to standard care. So, if you're curious to learn more about this intriguing topic and discover how chromium may support your blood sugar control, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join me on this educational journey. Together, let's unlock the power of chromium for better diabetes management. 1. Chromium supplementation may improve blood sugar control. Chromium is indeed an essential trace mineral that has been studied for its potential effects on blood sugar control, particularly in individuals with diabetes. While the research on chromium supplementation and its impact on blood sugar control is ongoing, there have been some studies suggesting positive effects. Several small-scale studies have explored the effects of chromium supplementation on insulin sensitivity and glucose metabolism. Some of these studies have shown that chromium supplementation can improve insulin sensitivity, leading to enhanced glucose uptake by cells and improved blood sugar control. However, it's important to note that the results have been mixed, with some studies showing modest benefits while others show no significant effects. Chromium is thought to enhance insulin's action in the body by improving insulin signaling and increasing the number of insulin receptors on cell membranes. This, in turn, may reduce insulin resistance and help regulate blood sugar levels more effectively. It's worth mentioning that the American Diabetes Association, ADA, does not currently recommend routine chromium supplementation for diabetes management. The evidence is still limited and inconsistent, and further research is needed to establish the optimal dosage, long-term effects, and potential risks associated with chromium supplementation. If you have diabetes or are concerned about your blood sugar control, it's essential to consult with a healthcare professional or a registered dietitian. They can provide personalized guidance based on your specific health needs and advise you on appropriate strategies for blood sugar management, which may include diet, exercise, medication, and lifestyle modifications. 2. Mechanism of action. Chromium is believed to enhance the action of insulin, which is a hormone produced by the pancreas and is responsible for regulating blood sugar levels. Here's a more detailed explanation of the mechanism of action. Insulin signaling. Insulin binds to specific receptors on the surface of target cells, such as muscle and fat cells. This binding triggers a cascade of cellular events, including the activation of glucose transporters, specifically GLUT4 transporters, that reside within the cell membrane. Glucose uptake. When insulin binds to its receptors, it signals the translocation of GLUT4 transporters from intracellular compartments to the cell membrane. These transporters act as gateways, allowing glucose to enter the cells from the bloodstream. By facilitating the translocation of GLUT4 transporters, chromium helps increase glucose uptake into the cells. Improved glucose metabolism. Once glucose enters the cells, it can be utilized for energy production or stored as glycogen, a storage form of glucose. Chromium is thought to enhance enzymes involved in glucose metabolism, such as glucokinase, which helps convert glucose into its storage form or utilize it for energy production. Insulin sensitivity. Chromium may also play a role in improving insulin sensitivity, which refers to how responsive cells are to the effects of insulin. Insulin resistance is a condition in which cells become less responsive to insulin, resulting in impaired glucose uptake. Chromium is believed to reduce insulin resistance and improve insulin sensitivity, allowing insulin to work more efficiently in regulating blood sugar levels. It's important to note that while the proposed mechanism of action for chromium's effect on insulin and blood sugar control is supported by some studies, the exact details and the extent of chromium's impact are still being investigated. Additionally, individual responses to chromium supplementation can vary, and further research is needed to better understand the optimal dosage, duration, and long-term effects of chromium supplementation on blood sugar control. 3. Dose and form of chromium supplementation. Chromium supplements are available in different forms, including chromium picolinate, chromium chloride, and chromium polynicotinate. The appropriate dosage of chromium supplementation can vary depending on several factors, such as age, sex, health condition, and specific dietary needs. It is always recommended to consult with a healthcare professional or a registered dietitian before starting any new supplementation regimen. The recommended daily allowance, RDA, for chromium has not been established definitively, but typical doses for chromium supplementation range from 200 to 1000 micrograms per day. However, it's important to note that higher doses of chromium do not necessarily equate to greater benefits, and the optimal dosage for blood sugar control has not been determined conclusively. Your healthcare professional can evaluate your individual needs and health status to determine the appropriate dosage and form of chromium supplementation for you. They can take into account factors such as your current dietary intake, any existing health conditions, and potential interactions with medications you may be taking. It's important to follow the guidance of a healthcare professional and not exceed recommended dosages, as excessive intake of chromium can lead to adverse effects. Additionally, they can monitor your progress and make any necessary adjustments to your supplementation regimen based on your response and ongoing health needs. Remember that while chromium supplementation may be considered as part of a comprehensive approach to blood sugar control, it should not replace other essential aspects of diabetes management, such as a balanced diet, regular physical activity, and prescribed medications or insulin therapy if necessary. 4. Considerations for chromium supplementation. Chromium supplementation should always be approached as a complementary therapy and not a substitute for standard diabetes management. It is most effective when used as part of a comprehensive treatment plan that includes medication, proper diet, regular physical activity, and ongoing medical monitoring. Here are some additional considerations regarding chromium supplementation. Consultation with healthcare professionals. It is crucial to consult with a healthcare professional or a registered dietitian before starting chromium supplementation, especially if you have any underlying health conditions or are taking medications. They can assess your specific health needs, evaluate potential interactions with medications, and provide personalized guidance. Kidney or liver disease. Individuals with kidney or liver disease should exercise caution with chromium supplementation. These conditions can affect the body's ability to process and eliminate substances properly, potentially leading to higher chromium levels in the body. It is important to discuss chromium supplementation with a healthcare professional to determine if it is safe and appropriate. Pregnancy and breastfeeding. Pregnant or breastfeeding women should also seek medical advice before starting chromium supplementation. There is limited research on the safety and efficacy of chromium supplementation during pregnancy and lactation, so it is important to consult with a healthcare professional for personalized guidance. Monitoring and evaluation. Regular monitoring of blood sugar levels, as well as other relevant health markers, is essential when incorporating chromium supplementation into your diabetes management plan. This will help determine the effectiveness of the supplementation and enable appropriate adjustments as needed. Potential side effects and interactions. While generally considered safe when used appropriately, chromium supplementation may have some potential side effects, such as gastrointestinal discomfort, headaches, or allergic reactions in some individuals. It is important to be aware of any adverse effects and discontinue supplementation if necessary. Additionally, chromium supplementation can interact with certain medications, such as corticosteroids, nonsteroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs, and antacids. Healthcare professionals can provide guidance on potential interactions. Always prioritize open communication with your healthcare team to ensure that chromium supplementation aligns with your overall diabetes management plan and individual health needs. They can provide the most appropriate recommendations and monitor your progress to ensure optimal outcomes. 5. Further research and limitations. While there have been some studies suggesting potential benefits of chromium supplementation for blood sugar control, it's important to acknowledge the limitations and ongoing research in this area. Here are some additional points to consider. Inconsistent results. The results of studies investigating the effects of chromium supplementation on blood sugar control have been mixed. Some studies have reported significant improvements in glucose metabolism and insulin sensitivity, while others have not shown significant effects. These discrepancies may be attributed to variations in study design, participant characteristics, chromium dosage and form, duration of supplementation, and the presence of confounding factors. Study design and quality. The quality and design of studies can impact the reliability and generalizability of the findings. Some studies have been small-scale, short-term, or lacked proper control groups, which may limit the strength of the evidence. Additionally, the specific chromium form used in studies can vary, potentially influencing the results. Individual variations. People's responses to chromium supplementation may vary due to genetic factors, differences in baseline chromium status, and variations in their overall health status and lifestyle factors. These individual differences can contribute to the inconsistent results seen across studies. Optimal dosage and duration. Determining the optimal dosage and duration of chromium supplementation for blood sugar control remains an area of ongoing research. The appropriate dosage may vary depending on individual needs and health conditions. Further studies are needed to establish the most effective dosage range and long-term effects of chromium supplementation. Potential interactions and side effects. Chromium supplementation, like any dietary supplement, can have potential interactions with medications and may cause side effects in some individuals. It is important to consider individual health conditions, medication regimens, and potential risks when determining the suitability of chromium supplementation. Given these limitations and ongoing research, it is important to approach chromium supplementation with caution and consult with a healthcare professional before initiating supplementation. They can provide personalized guidance based on your specific health needs and help evaluate the available evidence in the context of your overall diabetes management plan. By continuing to conduct well-designed and rigorous studies, researchers can further elucidate the potential benefits, optimal dosages, and long-term effects of chromium supplementation on blood sugar control in individuals with diabetes. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the impact of chromium on blood sugar control in diabetes. I hope you found the information shared in this video series helpful and informative. Remember, while chromium supplementation shows promise, it is important to consult with your healthcare professional before making any changes to your diabetes management plan. If you enjoyed this content and want to stay updated on the latest research and insights in the world of diabetes, make sure to like this video, leave a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe to my channel for more informative videos. Together, we can empower ourselves with knowledge and take steps towards better blood sugar control. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.